Today, we're making a keto tres leches cake. Rich, creamy, and soaked with 3 homemade milks. Low carbs, big flavor. Let's do it! Regular condensed milk is basically milk swimming in sugar. So today, we're making our own keto version using heavy cream and allulose. Into a saucepan goes 1½ cups of heavy whipping cream, 3/4 cup of allulose, and a small pinch of salt. Stir everything together over medium-low heat until the allulose has completely dissolved. Keep it at a very gentle simmer for 25 to 40 minutes. Don't let it come to a full boil. Stir every few minutes, scraping the bottom and sides until it thickens. Okay, apparently someone forgot to press record. Once the condensed milk has reduced, remove it from the heat, stir in ½ a teaspoon of vanilla, and let it cool completely. It'll thicken as it cools. Traditional evaporated milk has more carbs than we want, so we're making our own. And no, it isn't supposed to be sweet. That's condensed milk's job. Add ½ a cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and a tiny pinch of salt. Keep it over medium-low heat and bring it to a gentle simmer. Once 3/4 cup has reduced to ½ a cup, take it off the heat and let it cool. And that's our keto evaporated milk. No can opener required. Our 3-milk soak is almost ready, but it needs something to soak into. Let's make the cake, starting with the dry ingredients. In goes 1½ cups of almond flour. Low carb, high expectations. Add 1/4 cup of coconut flour. A little goes a long way, unless your goal is a cake with the texture of drywall. Add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The baking powder gives our sponge some lift, while the salt keeps the sweetness from running completely unsupervised. Whisk everything together until the dry ingredients are evenly combined and no sneaky pockets of coconut flour remain. Start by separating 5 eggs, placing the yolks in one bowl and the whites in another. Be careful not to get any yolk into the whites. Even a small amount of fat can keep them from whipping properly. Add 1/4 cup of powdered allulose to the egg yolks. Then beat them for about a minute until they become slightly pale and creamy. Next, whisk in 1/3 cup of melted and slightly cooled butter, 1/3 cup of unsweetened almond milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Make sure the butter has cooled slightly before adding it so it doesn't begin cooking the eggs. Pour the yolk mixture into the dry ingredients and stir until everything is evenly combined. The batter will look fairly thick at this stage. That's exactly what we want. The whipped egg whites will lighten it in the next step. Using clean, completely dry beaters, whip the 5 egg whites until they reach soft peaks. Gradually add the remaining 1/4 cup of powdered allulose while continuing to whip. Stop when the egg whites are thick and glossy and the peaks stand upright without folding over. Start by adding about 1/3 of the whipped egg whites to the thick batter. Stir this first portion in gently. We're using it to loosen the batter so the remaining egg whites will be easier to fold without losing too much of their volume. Add the last of the egg whites and continue folding just until the batter is evenly combined and no large white streaks remain. Transfer the finished batter to a well-greased 8 by 8 inch baking pan. Gently spread the batter into the corners and level the surface without pressing out the air we just folded into it. Bake the cake at 325 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. It's ready when the center is set and a toothpick inserted near the center comes out clean. Once the cake comes out of the oven, let it cool completely in the pan. Don't add the 3-milk mixture while the cake is still warm. We want the cooled cake to absorb the liquid evenly without becoming overly soft. Using a skewer or fork, poke holes across the entire surface of the cooled cake, spacing them about 1/2 to 1 inch apart. Make sure you reach close to the bottom so the milk mixture can soak throughout the cake. Slowly pour the 3 milk mixture over the cake in several passes, working across the center and around the edges. Cover the cake and refrigerate it for at least 4 hours, although overnight is even better. That resting time allows the 3 milks to soak completely into the cake and gives the finished dessert its soft, creamy texture. After the cake is chilled, start making the whipped cream. Add 1 cup of cold, heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of allulose, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract to a chilled bowl. Whip everything together until the cream is light, fluffy, and holds firm peaks. Once the cake is completely chilled and has absorbed that delicious tres leches mixture, spread the whipped cream evenly over the top. Smooth it all the way to the edges and finish with a light dusting of cinnamon. And just like that, our beautiful keto tres leches cake is ready to serve. I hope you enjoy this amazing keto tres leches cake. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for the next delicious recipe. Bon appetit and buen provecho!